Hello. So we got Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups here. If you see this message, there could be something for you here. Okay. But yeah, somebody could be kind of we got the Empress. Following their heart. Okay, moving forward towards a more balanced energetic exchange. And somebody could be really kind of moving forward towards what it is they're wanting to create and what they're really wanting to receive of. Okay, we got moving forward. All right, so they need to be really taking action in a way that they are, balancing their awareness and their thought process, wanting to move forward energetically with a greater sense of skill and mastery. Okay, so let's see what this is. All right, yeah, somebody could be knowing what it is that they're wanting to dedicate themselves to and, persist within, okay? There could have been some type of outlook of burden in some type of way, but somebody could be feeling greater strength in moving forward intentionally, okay? Okay. I went for a drive this morning because my car was acting funny last night. So I did the things I needed to get it working better, and it's doing okay so far. But I just took a little break and decided to do a reading. So anyway, car trouble could be an issue or a thing that you're dealing with. What else was I gonna... there was I was realizing that I have a bunch of eye glass cases that were kind of taking over my room, I guess. So that could be something random, but anyway, we got the Two of Pentacles, the Death card, the Magician, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So somebody could be really creating a balance after having gone through some type of rebirth, okay? And somebody could be feeling much more intentional with what it is that they're wanting to manifest and co-create within. And yeah, somebody could be moving quickly forward with certain plans. We got the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. So yeah, there could be an awareness of mastery and skill and what somebody's wanting to focus their time and energy on. Okay, somebody could be really allowing for their emotional expression to be something that helps to guide them and motivate. Okay. And more like a nurturing emotional expression. Squirrels and bunnies could be relevant. Keep seeing them over here. But okay. We got the Strength card and Three of Pentacles. So somebody could be really confident with, a team or relationship dynamic that they're opening up to. What else do we need to know? Get some details. Ooh. Somebody could be really restricting themselves from the outlook of pain. Okay, so they're no longer focusing on lack or scarcity or difficulty. Okay, somebody could be really altering their perception to a much more positive state of mind. Look at that. We got Justice and the King of Wands. There could be this balance that somebody is initiating towards and really kind of feeling a strong purpose and desire when it comes to creating this balance, having a greater sense of clarity and truth, and really kind of moving forward with this awareness. Okay, there could have been hesitation previously. Whoop. But at this point, somebody could be feeling prepared much more intentionally and obviously. They could be feeling like they've aligned with their higher self. And I'll just say this could be you, right? So you could be aligning with your higher self and higher form of expression. Really feeling kind of liberated and purposeful within the situation. Excuse me, you could be, kind of facing fears, allowing yourself to be illuminated to subconscious truths and really, kind of immersing yourself within an emotional awareness. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So it's like you could have been in a position where you were maintaining your, you're holding your ground and maintaining yourself, not allowing for, other people to sway you out of, what you feel is not for you. Okay, but at this point you could be feeling like you are that much more inspired to move purposefully at this point, knowing the difference. Okay, we have the Hangman right here. You could be looking at things from a different perspective and really kind of surrendering into the truth that you have become aware within. Okay. Yeah, looking at a different perspective, looking at things from a different perspective in comparison to unhealthy and toxic bonds. You could be recognizing illusionary scenarios and really kind of anticipating a more successful or victorious position. Okay, you could be, with the plans that you desired to come in, you could be focused more on, what you feel would be fulfilling instead of what you feel, how things could be going wrong. Okay. Oh, cute. We got the Sun, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so there could be a greater sense of fulfillment, really feeling passionate and purposeful when it comes to this alignment that you're forming within yourself. And you could be feeling that you are, receiving the energy that you need in order to have this more positive outcome and awareness. You could be really, being fueled and, what's the word I was thinking? I can't think of it. But yeah, you can be feeling fueled and, kind of, I guess, refueled in a way where instead of it being something that is a temporary fix, or you could be recognizing that the closer you're getting or the more intentional action that you're taking, you are moving into a position where you are being sustained. Okay, so you can be ready to assert yourself when it comes to your desired emotional fulfillment. Okay, you can be moving forward towards new beginnings and really embracing your own willpower. Okay, you can be recognizing what it is that you're needing to walk away from in order to create this balance in your life and, more intentionally pour in to what it is that you're desiring of. And there could be some type of offer that's wanting to be presented, or, a greater recognition of worth to the balance that you're creating, the work that you're putting in. Come on. There we go. Alright. We have a Judgment card. Oh, look at the little squirrels. Cute. Anyway. So yeah, we got Judgment card. You could be recognizing true alignment. Okay, there could have been certain awarenesses or awakenings, and there could have been a lot of maturing and grounding that you've been, putting into yourself and into your situation. You could have been really kind of getting to a much more confident position. Oh, my nose. When it comes to the intuitive awarenesses that you're forming, you could be no longer seeing them as just some... Oh my gosh, the squirrels are everywhere. They're coming to my car. Oh, look at you, little babies. They're so cute and fluffy. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, they're running. They're little fatties. Anyway. I wish I could show you right now, but it'll probably be gone by the time I do. Hey, baby, where you going? Anyway. So cute. So instead of looking at it, oh, they're everywhere. Oh my gosh. They're coming for me or something. Anyway, squirrels could definitely be relevant right now, but instead of seeing something as just an intuitive awareness. You could be kind of ready to put that knowledge into action, knowing what type of steps you're wanting to take when it comes to embracing the intuitive awareness as true knowledge, and no longer kind of doubting yourself. Okay, we have the Hermit right here. There could be, time spent going inward, where you are, coming into alignment with what you feel is purposeful and important. Okay, and you could be, really kind of recognizing what work it is and efforts you're needing to do in order to establish your truth within your foundation. Okay, you could be looking at a situation as if it's something to celebrate, receiving what you feel, is meant for you, and it could be a gift. Okay, and you could be feeling, truly inspired and passionate with taking action at this time, instead of, holding yourself back. Oh, got the Two of Cups right there. So yeah, you could be recognizing what it is that you're wanting to devote yourself to and pour into. Hello. And you could be moving from a situation where there's loss and anxiety or intrusive thoughts to a position where you're feeling, truly whole within yourself, guided and protected, moving forward towards new beginnings, closing out old cycles, and feeling secure within what it is that you are able to offer when it comes to a reciprocal energetic exchange. Okay, you could be, no longer questioning either your worth or your intentions or what it is that you're allowing. Okay, and you could be ready to, stay true to yourself while blocking off others and moving intentionally in a balanced way towards what you feel your true path and destiny is meant to be. Okay, you could have learned what you needed to in order to look at things from a more healed perspective, really educated yourself, and you could be integrating this knowledge into your reality. Let's see what we got. Alright, moving into the next chapter. No longer allowing for different situations that are undesired for you, and moving forward towards, what you feel is true fulfillment. Okay, so this could have been something that you were desiring of for some time, but at this point you could be feeling like you're able to really immerse yourself into this position and, have a greater sense of achievement and accomplishment. Oh, look at that, we get the Lovers. So you can be ready to, really embrace certain partnerships, express yourself in a more loving way, and you could be, initiating and motivating yourself or creating the momentum in this process. Okay. I'm like, I gotta go because I want to use the whole deck, but you could be using your discernment when it comes to how you're wanting to express yourself and, follow your heart. You could be, recognizing the truth that you have within you, elevated in a way that is, more important than, ego or survival mode mentalities that you could have been immersing yourself within previously. And at this point, you could be ready to take a major leap of faith, feeling secure and stable enough to handle, whatever major changes you could be facing at this time. Okay. There could be some type of like trust fall situation where you're feeling truly embraced, protected, and kind of what's that, cradled, I guess, maybe. Okay, you could be feeling like it's not just a free fall, but you're, moving into a position that is secure for you. Oh, we got the Star and the Three of Cups. Okay, so you could be coming into, a more celebratory position, maintaining your hopes and dreams, and really moving forward towards a wish come true. We got the Nine of Pentacles, and I like how these come out together like this. because it's like the same little flow, right? You know, so what you feel content and successful within for yourself, you could be really initiating in a way that you're leading this I guess sense of worth into the next position that you are taking yourself in. Okay, you could be feeling that you're receiving the cooperation that you need when it comes to conflict and manipulation and deception. You could be holding on to a certain truth and really aligning this with your emotional awareness, ready to receive what you know is meant for you. Okay, and let's see. You could be recognizing what choices you could have been blocking yourself from previously that are leading you towards emotional fulfillment and your long-term goals. Okay, you could be really healing your inner child, navigating in a way that is helping you to close out cycles of pain and negativity, and also assist you in the action or communication that you're needing to have when it comes to things that you felt previously were not meant for you. Okay, so you can be recognizing the difference and really feeling like you have a greater understanding of, you know, what it was that you had been keeping yourself from opening up to. You could be, you know, really altering your perspective and allowing for a more positive outlook on what let me see. So let me see, there could have been things that you're holding back from previously, but at this point you could be, you know, altering what you feel is truly meant for you, and taking action within this instead of holding yourself back based on the oh my gosh, I can't even think. I'm all distracted by these people outside. It you could have been like recognizing the difference between, you know, what you had been allowing in your energy previously based on what you thought was, you know, you were meant to have, and now seeing things in a way that is more focused on the positive of what it is that you are truly desiring of opening yourself up to or embracing within your life. Okay, so anyway, that was it for now. I'll probably just go home and do another reading in a second, but I was sitting out here, so I figured I'd do something. But I don't know, sounds cool, I guess. Hopefully this was helpful, and I was gonna flip the camera so you could see what I'm being distracted by, but it's okay. I have to blur faces or something. Anyway, bye. Talk to you later.